A place for the powerless to whine about the white man. But they invited Wakanda to the big boys' table because everyone wanted a crack at their resources. Untouched petroleum deposits, medical cures unknown in the Western world, and vibranium, the rarest, most valuable mineral on Earth.
Your Majesty, we'll pay whatever price you set for your goods.
They are not for sale until the spiritual advancement of the West catches up to the technological prowess. It would be irresponsible to share our scientific discoveries with you.
Are you calling everyone here irresponsible children?
No, more like sullen teenagers who feel more mature than their behavior warrants. The fact that every conversation here is framed in terms of profit and power says it all. You could have made half these breakthroughs yourself. But there's too much money to be made in misery. Why cure a disease when people pay for medicine? Why provide cheap energy?
Yeah, we get the point, T'Chaka. I've never met a socialist with a crown on his head before, but I guess there is a first time for everything.
Who gave you permission to use my first name?
I am sorry. I did not mean to offend.
I understand your frustration in dealing with a black man who can't be bought with a truck full of guns, a plane full of blondes, and a Swiss bank account. But please, hold on to what little class you have.
Your Majesty, I truly apologize.
This meeting is over.
Once it was clear there was no deal to be made, my job kicked in.
That kind of caught me off. But what it is? Hey y'all. Hold on. Just a second. Okay. I have, as we all know, everything grows. Everything wants or seeks a higher type of frequency. I mean, heat is ether. We see it as it rises from the hot streets as you may be traveling along your journey, whether you're walking or riding, you see the heat rising, you know, what they say is the steam or from a hot earth, ether rising, water molecules just switching, you know, your peripheral to see, you know, the refraction of the water as it's leaving. Well, water can be what? Transformed, we know, before we drink it. We have the ability, due to the, you know, the energy frequency, to change that water. So when you see the ethers, you have access to control what is leaving, the intelligence that is leaving. Nevertheless, wisdom seeks and seeks and seeks. Life seeks and seeks and seeks. Death will seek and seek and seek. Nevertheless, so we move forward, coming forth by the nanosecond, you know, coming forth. If a plant stops its growth, something is wrong. If a tradition holds you back, then something is wrong. If a religion holds you back, then something is wrong. If a thought holds you back, then something is wrong. Nevertheless, I'm here just to let you know that I have also evolved a little bit more. I've considered, you know, putting a halt to the t-shirts and stuff. But what I will do, for all you who want to promote something, I'll leave a little flyer at the end of this and let you know that I'll make what you want. So if you want to make some, or you have anything in mind, but it's a minimum of 12 shirts, all right? So it has to be a collective or whatever. I shall do that for you. But as far as me doing them, I think that is becoming an end, and I shall venture into something deeper and for a better purpose for us all. Let's just say. I'm into now thinking about what I call, I don't want to say a name, but not to misguide you, I will say this. Self-sustaining energy systems. Now, I have just been watching, a lot of things, and I see that when I go to design some shirts and thinking about, this and that and the different concepts and where I want to be, and not where everybody say, you should make this and make that, I'm saying, well, why don't you make that? How about you come up with that and I'll make it for you, okay? How about that? I don't want to make that. But nevertheless, so what had continued that I have, have seen before me and been drawn to, like magnetically drawn to, is energy. Energy. It's like it's inescapable for me at this point. Nevertheless, so what I propose is, I'm just watching the videos and becoming very aware of certain things on different dimensions where it was not like I was listening to them actually. I'm aware that the first thing I must do in order to advance is come straight through the traditional thoughts, as Bruce Lee said, you know what I'm saying? He takes no way as the way. No way as the way. That's how you get these reruns. These is nothing new, under the sun. Because they know you're going to pick these programs that's already been laid out. Well, don't choose none of those ways as your way. That makes you the individual. That makes the heart the heart. That makes the lion the lion. That makes the water the water. And its bonds. Hydrogen being powerful. Water being powerful. Separated. They're even more to the equation if you add the right chemical persuasion. Nevertheless, this energy system, I perceive that I can do well, and I have no plans. I just would like to continue my thoughts. I ain't gonna say theories, because they're only theories if I don't test them out. And I would like you to help me, for us, because whatever I discover, like I said, I just want to find out what the fuck I can discover with the mind and the mentality that I have and the drive that I have to do such a thing. And you will see it before you. All experiments shall be taped. All I ask you is to donate whatever you can. $1 would be sufficient. And with that, y'all take care. Peace. And you already know we got to do whatever we got to do right now. All right. Self-sustaining energy systems. I don't want to go into the metaphysics of it, but I'll tell you this. It includes if you go on the internet and you see what they're doing with the windmills, the way they're doing it, the magnetic perpetual motion wheels, what they're doing with the hydrogen generators, what they're doing with the turbine windmills, what they're doing with the solar cells made of blueberries, what they're doing with it is a large range and a large scope of what they're doing here. And I can see what they're doing because I watch the videos, man, constantly. It's so much that I don't even want to do this anymore. Okay? And because I've been studying it, it's been pulling me that way. I end up right there. Even in thought. I've made some prototypes already out of magnets. I have made a perpetual wheel that spins continuously, but the speed is not up to par. But I have integrated, okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit. As long as the motion is there, see, I put magnets on the wheel and instituted some lawnmower ignition coils. So as the magnet spins to the ignition coils, it creates what's called electricity. Now I ain't gonna say create, it generates electricity, all right? What we use to power our little electronics and things of this nature. But nevertheless, I have not so much of a good return on the amperage, nor the voltage. But nevertheless, it is a start. And it's a thought which will not be thought any longer in that manner, just elevated from it, along and intertwined with other things. It is a lot of things I can't and don't want to say at this point. I have no plans. I do not have no fucking idea what the fuck is going to work. I am not going to tell you that. But what I want to find out is what won't work. And I have no idea without a little help from y'all. Just send $1 if you can. All right, y'all, take care. You got the message. Hey, peace. Take care. All right.